Hi, I'm Ella from Bad Zed Fans, and I'm here with Charlotte Dirckze. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Charlotte Dirckze, I'm 21, I'm from Melbourne, and I make music.
Whoa! When did you start performing?
Oh my god, okay, I started performing like pretty early on in life. I did dance, I was a musical theatre kid. I know, oh, like slur. But yeah, I was a musical theatre kid, so I started when I was like in primary school at like a performing arts school, but I always knew that I wanted to shift more towards making art and contemporary music.
Yeah. And how are you feeling about tonight's show?
Oh my god, like I was so chill the whole day, and now like after seeing like we just saw Sam, I was like, oh my god, like he's just so good, but it like gets your heart thumping. Do you know what I mean? Like I was sitting on the side and the drums are playing. I'm like, whoa! But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pumped. Yes.
And how have you been preparing for the show?
Oh, like just so much. There's so much that's been going on behind the scenes just to make sure everything is perfect. Honestly, like I'm someone that just likes to sing by myself. So like every day I would just perform my set like alone in my bedroom. But yeah, at the same time, there is so much prep going into like Michaela, my manager, who's basically organized everything. But press release, making sure our support acts feel supported, bunch of stuff, but it's exciting nevertheless.
How is it being a woman in the music industry?
Good question. I feel like I could actually answer this more skewed to being a POC woman in the industry, but I feel like it definitely is a lot harder, and people probably don't recognize that. I'm not trying to like pull a card or anything, but definitely like even being a content creator and stuff, and I hate that word, but like, you know, documenting my life and putting it online, it's definitely like you definitely have to be more extroverted, more funny, more engaging, more you name it, to get the same amount of traction anyone else would.
Yeah.
You know, and that's been really tough, but at the same time, through consistency, you find the people that are going to stick, and once they stick, they won't leave you, so it's really nice.
There Is No End is your new single. What's the story behind that, and how did it come together?
So it's about a situationship, as most of my songs are always about. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was about someone that I dated in the past who just like, I think took me for granted.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was feeling some type of way about it, and I love Geordie so much. Like Geordie's my favorite person to write with.
Yeah.
And he's really therapeutic in his process as well. So he's like, if you could just say anything you like, be mean, be nasty, be egotistical, what would you say? And that's how this song was born. So it's kind of like if I leaned into my deepest, ugliest ego, what that would look like. But it's also like a hype song, because like, why not? Yeah, embrace it.
I love that though. Like, you know what? Fuck every situation.
It's unapologetic, which I love. And like, I'm sick and tired of apologizing for like feeling that I deserve enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
You do deserve enough. Everyone deserves heaps. So yeah, that's the story behind that.
You heard her. Everyone deserves better.
Unapologetic.
Exactly.
Yes.
You had a song blow up called Broken Boys. How did you react to that?
Well, Broken Boys was like written and produced in 2 days on GarageBand. During COVID, there was this really big thing at the time called Draco Talk. I'm not going to get into it, but I definitely did sit there with my friends and went, you know what? I think there's a gap in the market for this. And yeah, we wrote a song, and I wasn't thinking anything was going to happen. I was thinking maybe at most it'll reach like 1,000 people. Yeah. But then it just blew up, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. So yeah, like it was great, but crazy experience.
I find it so funny that you're like the second person I've interviewed that has had something happen because of like Harry Potter talk or whatever.
It's like the Harry Potter fandom is insane, and I love them because it makes up so much of my fan base still. So like, I love all of you guys, but like also, like Broken Boys is at the same time my least favorite song to perform and my favorite song to perform, because I'm always like, oh my God, I got to play this song about Draco again. But then everyone knows it as well, so it gets really fun. Yeah.
What inspires you the most when it comes to making music?
That's a good question. I don't know, you know, dreams sometimes. I have really spooky, weird dreams, and that like inspired a lot of my first EP called Facade, because it was during COVID, so I was just sleeping all the time. But yeah, I would say dreams for sure, and also just like relationships, whether that's good or bad, or friend relationships that I have with people. But yeah, I don't know. I just love human connection. I'm a human that loves human connection, and I love to like show it off and talk about it as much as possible.
I love that. And what's been your best and worst show by far?
Best and worst show. I don't think I've had any bad shows to date. Hopefully. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I've had like my best show. That's a good question. Probably like the one that I had the most fun at still was like Charlie Oakley's launch gig. I just like the vibes and the energy that was there that night was just incredible. And it was the first time like an artist who I love so much, who's also like one of my best friends, kind of put me in a position of like responsibility and just said like, I believe in you, do what you want. And so yeah, I had a lot of fun during that set, and I also like didn't know many people in the crowd, so it was really nice to like just give some art without expecting anything back. And then worst show, I don't think that there's been like a show where anything's gone wrong, except for the last show that I played, where like I want to say 2 songs till the end of the set, my top malfunctioned and started, it was like a chainmail top and it started to rip. But Robert's actually got a really funny video of that. Yeah, do you remember that? Robert's got a really funny video. I was just like, oh my God, my top's breaking, oh no. And it's like just become a bit of a thing now, so it's fine. I'm a big titty girl, like what do y'all expect? But yeah, anyways.
If you made a rumor about yourself, what would it be?
Oh my God. If I made a rumor about myself, it would probably be like, did you hear Charlotte Dirckze is really cool and makes music for bisexuals?
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's probably what it would be. And it would also be did you hear Charlotte Dirckze is like the funniest person you've ever met? Because like I'm a self-proclaimed funny person, which ultimately probably makes me not funny, but I don't care.
It's okay. I claim that I'm funny all the time.
Yeah, I think the more confident you are about your funniness, the better it is. Like, in all of my sets that I've done in the past, like I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, low-key, it's like stand-up comedy. And he was like, maybe don't talk, between the sets as much. And I was like, no, I'm funny. And he was like, okay. So yeah, there you go.
I honestly love that.
Thank you.
And anything coming up? Anything new coming?
Oh my goodness, well, speaking of my lovely partner, we have a song that we've just made that we're performing tonight, and we haven't told anyone about it yet, which is very exciting. And I don't know, like we've just got heaps in the works, heaps of singles we want to release. I'm really enjoying the creation process at the moment. So yeah, we'll see what's up. I don't know, I can't say too much.
Oh, okay. And
yeah, stream There Is No End.
I was literally just about to say anything to promote or anything to say to anyone
There Is
watching.
No End. The music video is coming out next Friday, which is very exciting. But yeah, also like go support Charlie Oakley, go support Robert Baxter, go support Sumi, because they're all incredible artists, and I feel so privileged to have them today.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope the show tonight goes amazing.
Thank you, me too.
It will. Well, thank you for watching Spoon Bands fans. Bye.